660 with HipHopGamer.
660, baby.
It's on now, son. The go to the game, baby.
HipHopGamer.
Ready for war, rigid the core, never ignore. Sweating your pores, breathing is all. Allergies more, time is up. I'm back with it, black gifted, bad business, mad lyrics / image, brass physics, don't stop. Sick with it, sicker, illa, get you throwing up a lung of liver. That's the type of metaphor to force and healthy temperatures. Richard never get it, their position never ministers. So many make mistakes, and that's the greatest of literature. Picture perfectionist, never resist me in a gift. Cause what I give is 100% of everything I am that you never is.
That's incredible, baby.
Kid, that's just a little something.
You got going the orange, the blue.
Oh yeah, you know, we gotta represent, you know what I'm saying?
I
You know, gotta represent.
love seeing it.
Yo, this is perfect. HipHopGamer, I want to rematch. Be more interested than interesting. Be happy, love D. Yo, bro, love you, man. God bless you, man. I'm gonna see you tonight, bro. For real, this is incredible. Thank you so much. You already know what it is, man.
Thank you.
Yo, Clinton, you already know what it is, bro. GGL for life, son. I got you, man.
GGL,
all day.
ages.
Let's get it, all ages. Oh, when you get a chance, this is the CEO of High 97. Cool Joe, this is David Meltzer. David, this is Cool Joe. Word up. And what's your name again? Nick.
Let's go.
And sir, all right.
Serafina, great to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Dope. Yo, what's up? It's the go to the game, HipHopGamer, Hot 97 to 660, and I got one of the dopest, one of the sickest, one of the realest. This dude has a major story, and we're gonna be connected through greatness, period. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for the one and only David Meltzer. First of all, how you feel, bro?
I feel awesome, man. It's great to be in the city. This is where I belong.
Yes.
It's too slow out on the West Coast. Ask Clinton Sparks. We're always talking about it. We need to come back to the city.
Facts.
To find people like you. We're gonna game today. This is amazing.
Yeah, we
Straight
about to
out
play
the GGL.
Yeah, facts. You already know what it is. You see it. GGL, baby. We up. You already know what it is. So look, let me tell y'all something right now. First of all, big shout out to Clinton Sparks. I'm gonna make sure this clip goes to you because we love you. You know what I'm saying? GGL, I told you the belt and the chain was coming and it's here. So when I see you, we gotta make videos and all this other stuff, bro. But we about to play Tekken 8. So before we get started with Tekken 8, quick question for you, especially being a part of the Global Gaming League. What are your thoughts on gaming, like as a whole? And when was the last time you picked up a controller to actually even play games? Because, you know, we about to get it in now.
Yeah, well, I actually, with Warren Moon and Jim Leyritz, went to Microsoft, and we had a influencer day. I played Tiger Woods, and it was awesome. So that was the last time I played. But more importantly, the Global Gaming League, I was one of the first investors in Overactive Media, which was Splice.
Wow.
And so when Clinton and I got together, I said, they're missing the culture. They're missing what it's about. This is a participatory sport.
Yeah.
And when the participatory sports, I've been in sports for years. I ran Lee Steinberg, you know, so Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, trust me, I know, bro.
And so I said, what we need is someone like you, Clinton, that will bring culture to gaming. Not just competitive gaming, the teams, the leagues, the organizations that will be formed in colleges even, and professionally. And that's what Clinton did with the GGL.
Yes.
Guys like you in, where it's more about the culture of the neighborhood, about people that want to enjoy something and elevate the community, not necessarily make it about some professional player playing some professional player.
And yo, bro, let's go. Now we're about to play. All right, now let's go, baby. Let's go. Like this is crazy. Like I'm playing David. Like you don't understand how amazing you are, bro. Like I mean it, man. Like I follow you, bro. So like oh my bad. Hit this button. So now you go pick your character.
Where's my panda? I like the panda.
Oh yeah, go to the panda.
Go back to panda.
Yeah. All right. So we got Paul versus Panda. All right. Paul versus Panda. You know what I'm saying? I feel like designer right now. Panda. Let's go. Yo, hit X again.
There you go.
Alright, yo, this is crazy. So now listen, I showed David, you know, some of the buttons already, you like prior and stuff like that, obviously. So let's see what he remembers. Let's see what he remembers. Word, man. Word, I love this game so much, bro.
So awesome.
For real. So this is so crazy. Yo, he really liked the Panda. This is fire. All right, let's go. Okay. Yo, he really learned what I said. All right, cool. He remembered. All right, cool, bet.
Oh, I'm gonna go super on you.
Back up. Let's go. Oh, no. Hit circle. Yep, there we go. Nice. Let's go. Bet. So now hit L1. Oh wow, he did the raise. Oh wait, now hit L1. So your special style can come up. Oh, there you go. Let's go!
Let's
Yo,
go!
that was crazy. That was crazy. You did good that round, bro. You did good that round. I ain't even, that's why special style is important. Cause so everybody can pick up and play and have fun. Cause that's what it's about. So like, yo, this is crazy right now.
So
son.
good. Oh.
Let's go. Oh, hit circle.
Zero.
Yep. All right, there we go. Oh, you did your armor move, son. Hold on, son. That's crazy. All right.
Oh.
Yo, if you find out David is really trying to play this game right now. Let's go. All right, cool.
Nice.
But you're pretty good at catching the air combos. Let's go.
Okay.
Yep, and keep pushing. Yep. Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go. Oops.
Yeah, bring it.
Let's go. All right, cool, bet. All right, let's get it. So you got to hit your. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up.
On the rage mode.
Yo, get out of here, son. I thought you was gonna hit me with another low. That's why I blocked low. He hit me with the overhead, son. He hit me with the overhead.
Oh,
Hold on. Let's go. Yo, hold on a second, son. Let's go. We can't have that over here. You trying to get at me right now on my own show. Hold on, like.
Oh.
Yo, stop playing with me right now, son.
Get out of here.
Hold on. All right, final round.
Panda
okay.
Paul, here we go.
Panda Paul, let's go, son.
Oh, the earth is crushing.
This is crazy. All right, let's
I
go.
love this game. I'm never gonna work again. Dave Meltzer goes off of all content. He's in the GTL now.
Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, hit circle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Let's go. Oh! Oh! Let's go! Let's go!
Get up.
Oh! Yo, that was epic! Oh my God! Yo, show your love for David. That right there was crazy. Like for real. Yo, bro. Alright, so before we go into the other room and have a deeper, conversation about the book, ad week, everything that you got coming up. My question to you, just having this experience, playing the games. There was a point in time back in the day where like parents and everybody be like, don't play the game, it never amount to nothing and stuff like that. Obviously, that's a different situation now. So when you see gaming in this day and age, when you see education and all this other stuff, what are your thoughts? What drew you to it? And did you have fun just now? Talk to me, bro.
Well, first of all, I had a great time right now. I have a 14-year-old son, I tell him, throw away your calculus book, get back onto that PlayStation, because it'll do more for your life than that calculus book. Wow. Well, think about it. With AI, there's some things, and I've been around for a long time, since the inception of true technology, right? When
Yeah.
people thought the internet was a fad.
Yeah.
Right? I sold the internet in 92, and my own mom said, you got to be a real lawyer. So I went to law school, and I was selling legal research online. We exited for $3.4 billion, while people were telling me you couldn't do research on a computer, you needed books, right? And so when I see things, I see them differently. So for me, when you're looking at certain things that are skills, like calculus and other things that AI can do like this, I want my son to know how to utilize things.
Yeah.
And so gaming, for example, has a whole bunch of lessons in it.
Yeah.
And so for me, the lessons in gaming are sometimes more valuable in life, or will be more valuable in life, in my opinion, than calculus or think about Spanish, right?
Yeah.
Unless Spanish practice is a part of your brain, I'd rather have a brain specialist work out my son's brain for that part of his brain than take Spanish. Why? Because I can right now with Plod,
Yeah.
this thing I have on the back of my thing, 133 languages translate immediately. Why do I need to know Spanish?
Right, like I do you speak it, then it translates for
And
you
on
right
the
there.
phone now, they have apps that literally I can speak to China, and in my voice, in my kooky own connotation and annotation, it translates it into Mandarin.
Yeah.
So why would I want my son wasting time? In other words, this is culture. This is what community is created. And if your kids want to have community and culture, they got a game. So
Yo.
that's why I like the GGL.
Bro, that's what I'm talking about. So listen, we're gonna continue this, but this dude David is different. We're gonna learn a lot more about why. Stay tuned. And yeah, GGL. Let's get it poppin', baby. We up. Yo, you see this, right? Connected to goodness. Get ready, get the book. It's crazy. GGL. Yo, Clinton, what up? We love you, bro.
Clinton.
You already know what it is, son. Let's go. Walk with me. David Meltzer in the building. Just finished playing Tekken 8. Quick question for you, bro. Since you just finished playing Tekken 8, do you think
I'm gonna buy that.
Like, no, you have to.
Yeah,
But my
because
question
my
is,
son.
what other entrepreneur, if you could call somebody out for a challenge, what other entrepreneur you would call out in a challenge in Tekken 8? Now that you had this experience,
Jeff Hoffman, founder of Priceline, who's also on the board of GGL.
Yes.
I call you out, Jeff. You might know about Priceline, but I know about gaming, brother. You're going down. It's an age challenge. You're in my age group. Let's do it.
let's go, baby. Come on, Big J. Let's get it. Yo, that would be crazy. You know what would be dope? Yo, Clinton, it'd be dope to have a featured match at the next Global Gaming League event. Where we have
The
a
senior
featured
league.
match. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, we up, son. Yo, nah, I'm having a ball right now. Now, this is incredible. I'm so thankful for you, bro. Like, to be here. So, we about to talk about this. We about to have a good time. Move this over to the side. Bring that chair over.
You got it.
Let's get it popping. Connected to goodness. You know, learning more about your story, you was talking about how you had love, and but there was moments where you saw your mom financially stressed and things like that, and you was, you know, actively trying to get money, the need to be right, all these other things, and then through Lost, you was actually able to find like your passion and really understand what really matters at the end of the day. So now we here at this book, Connected to Goodness. What are you connected to, and what is that goodness that continues to give you joy?
That is a great question. You know, my life changed when I lost everything. I lost over $100 million, went bankrupt. And it was because before that, and because for good intention, I wanted to help my mom, I wanted to help the community, because I grew up so poor. And a lot of guys that grow up poor, I've worked with so many athletes, celebrities, and entertainers, we feel responsible for all the people that we grew up with. And so I always wanted more. I wanted more money, more happiness, more health, more wealth. And by losing everything, I realized that I already had it. I had to figure out what I was doing to interfere with it. Because there's one simple thing about this book, and I'm very pragmatic in the way that I teach it. I have a lot of business experience.
Yeah.
I work with Napoleon Hill Institute and how Think and Grow Rich works. And for me, it was, I am happy, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am worthy. What am I doing to interfere with it? So I teach people how to figure out what you're doing to interfere with one thing.
Wow.
Something bigger than you that loves you, protects you, and promotes you more than your mom.
Wow.
It applies to every religion, philosophy, theory, and spirituality. People come to me and say, Dave, you believe in Jesus Christ? I said, is Jesus bigger than me? And does he love me more and protect me more?
Absolutely.
And promote me more than my mom? And they say, absolutely. I said, I believe in Jesus.
Yo, that's crazy.
It's
Yo,
easy.
And you see on my belt, Jesus is God. I don't play about that. Like, I put God first in everything that I do. I want to ask you a question. You probably never...
God is good.
Yeah, all the time. So I got something that I want to share with you. Something I was thinking about. So the very first word in your book, when you start reading, it says when. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we go to the end of the book. I'm gonna tell you why I did this. The very first. Now, once again, y'all, the very first page of the book is when. If I could get this last page. All right, cool. And then the last word. Technically, I know it's nonetheless, but you end everything off with connect. So you start off with when, then you end off with connect. My question to you is, I'm not sure if you realized it in the process of making the book, but what is the when and how do you connect that? Like when to connect? Like, because not everybody is ready to connect. So when do you know when to connect when you think about the beginning and the ending of this book?
For me, it's understanding we're always connected to God. We're always connected to God. So when is all the time. Now, I have a different philosophy about connecting because we're always connected. And so when do we figure out what we're doing to interfere with that connection? And most people spend a fortune, time, money, emotion, and relationships wasted over trying to figure out what we're afraid of, right? Therapists hate me. Let me tell you why. No,
Let's go talk about it. Talk about it.
Yeah. I go to therapy, and my therapist hates me because I'm like, you know, we'll never figure out what I'm truly afraid of because, look, there's all kinds of trauma in my past.
Right.
And you believe in other lifetimes, then there's millions of lifetimes of trauma. But just in this lifetime, womb trauma, there's infant trauma, toddler trauma, there's elementary trauma, then you got tween and teen trauma, 20s, 30s, 40s, and I still got trauma in my 50s.
Wow.
So I don't want to waste time figuring out what I'm afraid of. Because I'm connected to something bigger than me that loves me more than my mom. So what I do is I'm looking at the instant and the obvious of what's interfering. What's instant and obvious? When we react to fear. Let me explain that. When you're angry, do you know it? When you're worried, do you know it? When you have a need to be right, offended, separate, inferior. When you are separate from God, do you know it? I'm telling you, when you're angry, worried, upset, resentful, guilty, separate, inferior, superior, anxious, frustrated, all those things, we know it instantly and it's obvious. So when I connect, instead of resisting God, instead of trying to go over him, under him, through him, around him, lie to him, cheat him, manipulate him, deny him, what I do is I stop. So when I'm angry, I work at it. It's not easy. When I'm married, so I get an argument with my wife, I don't go over it, under it, through it, around it, resist it. I just stop, breathe through my nose. I recollect with God. I remind myself with God. I remember God. And then I roll into the divine direction. And now that anger has become a divine detour, not a punishment, a promotion. And now I allow for God to take his divine time and provide me that protection, promotion, and love.
Wow. Yo, bro, I got my brother right here. This is my brother in Christ. I'm telling you that right now. Let me explain something to you what you just detailed. What you just detailed, the very words of Jesus when he said, peace, be still. And a lot of times people be so on the go, so on the run, trying to get this to get that if you don't stop and see what's actually happening and what's actually going around you, you don't realize that you've already won. Like, think about it. Like, the moment you give your life to Christ, like a lot of people is fighting and running around trying to get something that's temporary, not realizing that you already been blessed with eternity. There's gifts that you haven't even experienced yet. Like, it's beautiful. So when you have that mindset now, the flesh is the flesh, but when you rock with the fruit of the spirit, you'd be surprised at how even in business, there's biblical teachings that will help you in business to be able to thrive, bro. So, like, yo, bro, this is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
People don't realize, like, Jesus was rich, like financially rich. They talk about wearing what he wore in that he was a contractor. People knew him from lands far away. You had to be wealthy for that. Go Google this. Everybody Google this. Mother Teresa's net wealth when she died. Her net worth.
Wow.
Actually, I'm not going to ruin it for you, but I promise you'll be super surprised.
Wow, that's fire.
She's worth more than me and you combined.
Wow.
Crazy. I want to tell you this too. Everybody in your community, if you email me directly, david@dmeltzer.com, I will sign this book. I will send it to you. I will pay for shipping and the book. It's not one of those, I'll give you a free book, you pay $10 for shipping BS.
Yeah.
I'll pay for everything. That's how much I want to empower people, over 1 billion people in my lifetime, to be happy, to connect to God.
So now I gotta ask you this, man, because this is like such a moving interview, bro. So the part about being humble, you said if you're not humble,
you're humble or you're about to be.
Either you're humble or you're about to be.
Exactly.
So now here's my question to you. What specific moment you went through that gave you the ability to say that?
It actually was 2 years before I lost everything. So what had transpired before that 2-year moment, which I'll get to, is number one, when I was 30 years old, my dad, we had an estranged relationship. He gave me a jacket for my birthday, my 30th birthday, with no pockets. I was furious. He told me I was just like him, that I thought money would buy happiness, and he was trying to teach me not to be like him. I wasn't ready. I had a closed mind. I told him, F you, I hate you, I'm nothing like you, you're a liar, a cheater, a manipulator, overseller, F you. 6 years after that, I'm running the most notable sports agency in the world with Warren Moon, who wrote the forward of my book. And my best friend tells me that he's not going to go to the Masters with me because he doesn't like what I'm doing and who I hang out with. I told him, F you, I hate you. Now, 2 weeks later is that moment that I'm talking about, that humbling moment. I'm worth over $100 million. I live in my dream house, married to my dream girl from the 4th grade, 3 beautiful girls, healthy, happy, under 10 years old. And I lied to my wife. I went to the Grammy Awards with Little John, and I came home wasted. I was using drugs and alcohol at that time, and my wife was waiting for me, and she said she's leaving. She said she wasn't happy. She told me that I needed to take stock in who I was and what I wanted to become. I told her, F you, look, I remember I was drunk, right? Look around you. Who do you think did all of this? That's where my humility level was, right? Look who did all this. I went to bed, woke up even madder. I remember telling myself, I hate my mom because she's always telling me I was lost. I hate my dad. I hate my best friend, and I hate my wife. Why does everybody else love me? Why does everybody else treat me with respect? And these 4 people, all they're doing is trying to knock me down. They're so unappreciative.
Wow.
And I was thinking to myself, I go go to a lawyer. You know, I'm a lawyer myself. I'm going to go take everything. I'm going to take all their money, right? Because money buys happiness in my mind. My mind. And I look over. I hadn't seen that jacket. And I looked at the jacket. I still get choked up. I looked at the jacket, and I said to myself, I don't hate my mom. I don't hate my dad. I don't hate my best friend. I certainly don't hate my wife. I hated myself. I was a liar, a cheater, a manipulator, an overseller. And so I sat there all day thinking about taking stock in who I was. And I came up with the 4 values in these books. Gratitude, that's who I was. Forgiveness, accountability, and inspiration, effective communication. And so that's when I started to outline for this book. That's when I started to change my life. That's when God came into my life that I am. And I got rid of all the other things I was doing to interfere with it. And the best thing for me is I saved my marriage. And my wife, so wise, she didn't give me an ultimatum. I begged her to stay with me. I told her I would make these changes. And she said, as long as you try. She didn't say, oh, next time I see you drinking, I'm leaving. Next time I see you because she's so old soul, she said to me, as long as every day I see you trying, I know you're going to get there. I know you will, and I want to stay with you. And 2 years later, I lost everything, over $100 million, and she stuck with me there, but I was in a position to handle it. Because when your purpose is greater than your pain, and trust me, there's a lot of pain when you lose that much money, and people throw down at you and blame you, and all the shit that goes on, you couldn't even imagine. But my purpose was greater than my pain, because my purpose was connected to God, connected to goodness, and I just had figured out all the things I was doing to interfere with it. That day I was promoted, protected, and loved, and that's what got me here 17 years later to a better place, making more money, helping more people, and having more fun, because I live with a purpose connected to something bigger than me that loves me more than my mom.
Yo, bro, no, bring it in, bro. Oh my God. Bro, this is like one of the realest interviews I ever done in my life, and I've done tons, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is my first time meeting him in person. You know what I'm saying? I knew of him. I knew you was involved with the Global Gaming League, and I'm talking to Clinton and everything like that. And when Ashley was like, "Yo, I gotta tell you something, hip hop," I'm like, "Yo, you know David Meltzer?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know David Meltzer. White." Yo, I got him. What do you mean you got him? Listen, you need to understand how excited. Like I was.
I'm gonna be back.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
This is now my new home.
Yo, bro, you gotta understand how excited I was. And then, you know, a lot of times when you read about somebody and you know there's a book and you promote and all this other stuff, I'm just excited to meet you. And you never know what God is gonna do. Like you could think about this, plan that. No. When God do something, you know it's God, because you had no clue of how it was gonna, be executed, right? What I'm gonna tell you, man, earlier when I was telling you about my grandmother, who taught me how to play video games when I was 4. When my grandmother passed away, man, I was holding her hand. Like the last breath that she took, I'm holding her hand. And then I stopped everything. I wasn't gonna do no more gaming, no nothing. I just didn't have it in me. And then it was 2 weeks later, and it was as if God was like, so you're gonna give up everything that your grandmother worked for to give you the opportunity, and you gonna throw it all away? So I realized in my pain I was becoming very selfish, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, it's bigger than me. Like when I'm listening to your journey and I'm thinking about the parallels of things that I've gone through in my life. We come from different walks of life, but look at how we met together. And I said that to say this. This book is a manifestation of what you seeing right now. Because he's connected to goodness, I'm connected to goodness, and now we just got connected to each other. And that's how it works. That's the beauty of the Lord. Bro, I'm telling you right now, this book and everything that's happening right now, you're seeing it in real time, yo. This interview is one of the most important interviews that you have to watch. Because it's not something about just changing your life. It's being inspired to change others' lives. And that's the goal that we're preaching right now. I got a few more questions for you, man. Just playing the game, right? And getting that feel again. And I know you called out Jeff with the price line and stuff like that. My question to you is, how do you think the Global Gaming League could also be utilized as a tool to connect more people to goodness?
Yeah, well, my mission in life is aligned with the Global Gaming League. And what I mean by that is that the math is in the essence of, if I can empower 1,000 people, to empower 1,000 people, to empower 1,000 people, 1,000 times 1,000, a million times 1,000, a billion. Right now I create a collective consciousness, a community of people that want to help each other and know people that can help each other. A community of people that understand I am, and I am connected to God, to goodness, and I just got to figure out and help other people figure out, what are we doing to interfere with it? What are we doing? Where's the ego edging God out of our life, edging gold out of our life, edging goodness out of our lives? Where is that happening? And so what is the Global Gaming League? It's a community of people. It's a collective consciousness in itself. It's bringing people from all aspects of life, different ages, sizes, colors, religions, all people coming together, bounded, like I've binded people with sports, with gaming. And I've seen it happen throughout history, that this common bond drops all borders. It drops color. It creates color blindness, right? It creates political blindness. It's the gaming and the sports that allows us to unify. That's how the Olympics were formed, to bring the world together. The Global Gaming League is like the Olympics. It's bringing everybody together in a modern way to create a culture of people who want to help each other and know people that can help each other. It's creating a culture aligned with what I believe creates happiness, which is to live in abundance, to have faith that you can give everything and you'll be given everything. You are worthy of receiving everything, and even more worthy of asking for more, because there's more than enough of everything for everyone. And the Global Gaming League is this modern day way of bringing together all ages, sizes, shapes, religions, and politics into a way where we live in abundance. We help a ton of people. And you could see go ahead, watch the video. I almost beat him. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
So let you know. I'll show him some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
He taught me.
And he started getting it really fast. So first of all, shout out to Bandai Namco for making such a great game.
For everyone.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely for everyone. And I got something major for you, bro. I gotta ask you this, right? When you talk about connected to goodness, the life that you lead now versus what was before, just the mindset and the change, what hip hop artist you feel would be the perfect artist to summarize the soundtrack of your life?
Damn, well.
Let's go.
Oh, man. I'm a big fan of Snoop.
Woo!
And I think the reason is that he's beyond hip hop.
Oh, yeah, by
right?
far.
I mean, watch him in the, he's everywhere for everyone.
Yeah.
And he's local to me, right? He's West Coast.
Yeah.
And I've been blessed that we've coached his kids. I've mentored his son in business, Cordell.
Wow. For real?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Cordell, because I know he's working on his gaming joint with the Death Row stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, keep going.
So Snoop, to me, he's beyond all the bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? Martha Stewart and Snoop at the Olympics.
Yeah.
We have, believe it or not, the Hip Hop Hall of Fame with Tupac, and my wife is literally a middle-aged rapping mofo. She's like 5 feet. So we're old school. But I think Snoop by far, he's more mass mainstream. But when you're around him, God's coming through him. Not just with his music. Who he touches, I don't know if you saw him at the swap meet the other day.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
But I watch Snoop all the time, but I didn't see that one in particular.
I mean, he's there helping people. He's authentic. So your essence are your skills, your knowledge, and your desire. Snoop Dogg has amazing skills, amazing knowledge of who and what, and he has the common denominator that you and I have and other people. I've done like 1,950 podcasts of the playbook. I've done 4,000 in some interviews. So you're going to have to come on my TV show, my podcast.
Wow.
As
Yo,
well.
bro, it'll be a humbling honor,
but
bro.
you've earned, because I only look for one thing. Does this person have a desire that they must be what they can be? And you have that desire. Snoop has that desire. But that desire, Denzel has that desire.
Yeah.
You must be what you can be. And we all know what we can be because we're connected to and through something bigger than us that loves us more than our mom.
Yo,
or grandma.
bro. Oh, your grandma. Yo, I love it. So I got 2 more questions, then we're going to wrap this up, man. Now, my next question is, and this is very interesting because when it comes to business, a lot of times it's hard for people to say no. Like, you know what I'm saying? They see an opportunity and they just want it because they see the dollar signs, but they may not see the bigger picture, right? So I'm going to give you an example of me, and I would love for you to share, like, an experience with yourself. So when I was 14, right, me, my brother, and my cousin, we got offered a record deal. And just let you know, like, MC Shan was literally going to sign us and stuff like that as well. And there was this guy, we did a school talent show at IS 292 in Brooklyn in my junior high school, right? I'm gonna tell you how far back this was. If you remember this dude named Crazy Sam, there was a dude named Crazy Sam back in the day. He loved us, crazy. We had on these Parasuco jeans and stuff like that with the line down, and it was nuts. We did a great performance. So then what happened is, there was a gentleman by the name of Meatloaf, right? And like he wanted 20% of the whole thing. He introduced us to some people. And when I tell you, I'm 14 at the time, and I'm full blown gangster, hardcore, Brooklyn. I don't give a like, that's how I was, right? And something that it was nothing but God. But at the time, I wasn't sure what was going on. When I tell you, like, I felt very like weird, like something was wrong, and I was like, I don't want to be a part of this. Like, something ain't right. And my grandmother always kept me in church, always kept me around, but something wasn't right, David, and I didn't sign. And they wouldn't sign individually, so whoever didn't want to sign, nobody got a deal then. And I just said no. Now, just imagine, stop right there. Just imagine you 14 years old, you got a lot of money that's about to come to you if you sign, and you got a brother and a cousin that's looking at you very upset because you said no, and the resentment, and it was bad, especially at the age of 14. And now I'm 41, bro, and it was one of the best yet most important decisions I ever made in my life, simply because I said no. So my question to you is, what was your biggest no that turned you into a legendary author, entrepreneur today that got you connected to this goodness, man?
I'll tell you, first of all, you're made by the people you say no to, not by the people you say yes to.
Oh my God!
Made
That's crazy. I didn't even think that.
I can't do this. I can't do. Yo, what's going on? I can't do it. Let me come back. I can't do this. It's too much, David.
Yeah.
It's too. Oh my gosh, that is.
So
that's too
relative
real.
to this book and to what I do and how I do it to empower over 1 billion people to be happy. When I wrote this book, I was offered a lot of money to publish and distribute this book. And none of the big publishers, I won't mention their names, they won't let me give it for free. Because it would cannibalize the sales.
Wow, yeah.
And, when you're a first-time author, now I've written a lot of books since then, but I told them unless I could give it away for free, and I'm going to, like I said, david@dmeltzer.com, I will sign it, send it to you, pay for shipping and the book, but I demanded to move forward, I have to be able to give it for free because that wasn't aligned with my timing and risk tolerance, my mission, and none of them would do it. And so for me, I think my entire community, I wouldn't have had the authenticity, the real purpose of my life would have been disseminated or denigrated by the fact that I was making money off of people. Here's what's so funny about it. You got to hear me on this. Last year, in 2023, I gave away over 20,000 books. This year, I'm going to give away over 100,000.
Wow.
But even though I tell everybody, right, all the shows on the video, right, don't buy the BS, no shipping and handling, right, everything's for free. For some reason, even though everybody knows they can get this book for free, I sold over 100,000 books.
Wow.
By telling people not to. So if you don't understand abundance, if you don't believe there's an infinite loop of giving, see, most people think that giving is trading. Meaning, I give to receive, and that's BS.
That's
the more,
even
the more you give, the more you receive has a trade in it. For me, I've done all the research of all the spirituality theories, philosophies, and religions. They all say this: the more you give, the more you're given. See, given is a responsibility. What do I mean by responsibility? Unless you have forgiveness in your heart and gratitude in your head, you won't see what you're given. I see the reason I keep making so much money, not just on this book, but in life, is other people are like, oh, you've been punished. You lost everything. Oh, your wife almost let you. This is punishment. And not me. I look to God and say, God, what am I given by this? What are you trying to show me? Where's this divine detour supposed to take me so I don't ever feel punished? I don't. Wow. Listen to this. I didn't go to my mom's house. Only reason I wanted to be rich, you know this, is to buy my mom a house. Yeah. Only time I was sad as a kid, we had nothing, was if I saw my mom crying because of finances. I had to go to my mom's house, worth over $100 million, tell her I went bankrupt, but worse, that she had to move because this idiot, Mr. Humble, forgot to take my name off her title, so she lost her home and had to move. My mom, at that time, talk about being protected and promoted, I was crying. I said, Mom, I'm so sorry. I'm going to make this up. I said, why am I being punished, Mom? I tried to do my best. I wanted to do this for you. Why am I being... There must not be a God. I don't believe in God. And my mom looked at me and said, oh, son, you believe in God. I said, no, I don't. She said, son, you just believe in the wrong God.
Oh! Bars, bro. Hold on. Y'all spit a chain on that. Bars, bro. That is... Go ahead, man. Keep talking.
And so that's the moment
Wow.
of no punishment. Yes, I made mistakes, but if I could take those mistakes as a divine detour in a divine direction, a higher direction, and allow for divine time to reveal through gratitude and forgiveness, finding the light, the love, and the lesson in the lowest basements, right? My basement had a basement that day. It did.
Wow.
But I found the light, the love, and the lessons. And now those moments of saying no, those moments of losing, mistakes, setbacks, and failures become promotions of extraordinary size, scope, and scale so that you're capable of having a purpose so great that you can withstand so much pain. Remember this about pain. You don't have a choice about pain. You're going to get, especially if you're an entrepreneur like me, you're going to get kicked in the face every day.
Yeah.
But you know what you do have a choice about? Struggle. See, struggle's a choice. I don't struggle. I have pain in my life and I have promotion, but I choose not to struggle. I choose to learn by using gratitude to find the light, the love, and the lessons and forgiveness of myself for the mistakes that I've made, so I utilize learning them to get to where I want to be or better.
Yo, bro, Dave, thank you so much. Listen, let me tell y'all something right now. This right here, and just from speaking with David, it's one thing to watch it, but it's another thing to like be present, like with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? This book right here is more than a book. It's more than just the words. It's more than just the pages. Like, this is how you truly change somebody else's life through your humility that will come from reading this book. This interview right here, I believe, will humble a lot of people that watch it. It is very, when I tell you, man, it's an honor, bro. It's an honor to be able to do what I do, to have people like you to talk to, because through the conversation, there's medicine. I pray that y'all received it. Real talk. One love and God bless. Make sure y'all follow my brother David Meltzer. Please follow him. Watch his office hours on Instagram. I'm in tune, bro. I'm with you.
I put him on the show.
I'm with you, bro. Like, watch his office hours. This is what it's all about. Period. If we could push stuff like this more, we can see a better balance and results that we see today. Right. One love. God bless. You rocking with the GOAT of the game, HipHopGamer, and the GOAT of entrepreneurship, David Meltzer. One love again, and we out of here. On your hot 9-7 every day, that's my word. And we out.